हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। तो आज मैं आपके साथ डिस्कस करने जा रही हूँ क्या ना हमारा जो 28 फरवरी से 6 मार्च तक जो टोटल वीक का टोटल टॉप करंट अफेयर। ठीक है, तो चलिए मैं स्टार्ट करती हूँ। ये सब डेली करंट अफेयर्स में अपलोड कर दिए थे और डिस्कस भी किए थे। ठीक है, और टोटल वीक का टोटल जो भी हमारा करंट अफेयर है ना, ये सब यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे। ठीक है, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो फर्स्ट है क्या ना, राइट फ्रैंक, इंडिया रैंक्स थर्ड इन बिलियनरी पॉपुलेशन ग्लोबली। ठीक है, तो आपको टोटल अच्छे से पढ़ना है तो आप वीडियो को पॉज करके पढ़ लीजिए और नोट भी कर लीजिए। ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट है क्या, इंडिया इज रैंक्ड थर्ड इन टर्म ऑफ मोस्ट नंबर ऑफ बिलियनरी पॉपुलेशन ग्लोबली इन 2021 as per Knight Frank latest edition of the Wealth Report 2022। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ग्लोबली द लिस्ट हैज़ बीन टॉप्ड बाय यूनाइटेड स्टेट एंड नेक्स्ट इज चाइना, है ना। तो नेक्स्ट इज इंडियन सिटी वाइज क्या है ना, बेंगलुरु रिकॉर्डेड द हाईएस्ट ग्रोथ इन द नंबर ऑफ UHNWIS in 2021 at 17.1% to 352 billionaires. Okay, it was followed by Delhi and Mumbai in 2021. So in billionaire, United States is 748, then China is 554, India is 145, then Germany is 136, Russia is 121. Okay, तो ये हो गया हमारा क्या, नाइट फ्रैंक इंडिया, सॉरी नाइट फ्रैंक। ओके, so next is National Science Day. 2022 is the 28 February. That is National Science Day is celebrated in 28 February each year in India to spread the message about the importance of science in the daily life of people. Okay, on this day, Sir C.V. Raman has announced the discovery of Raman effect, for which he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930. Okay, so India designated 28 February as National Science Day. In it is started from 1986. Okay, and theme for 2022 is integrated approach in science and technology, S&T for sustainable future. Okay, so the day also commemorate the discovery of Raman effect. And significance of this day is National Science Day. So it is the awareness on importance of science. Okay, then Educational Institute celebrate National Science Day by organizing public speeches, radio, TV, science movie, science exhibition on theme and concept, debate, quiz, competition, lecture, and science model exhibition, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so here are the 9 lesser known fact about Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman. ओके, आपको ये जो 9 पॉइंट है ना, ये सब आप नोट कर लीजिए। ठीक है, तो चलिए थोड़ा मैं बता देती हूँ। तो फास्ट क्या है ना, C.V. रमन ए गिफ्टेड चाइल्ड वाज बॉर्न ऑन इन 1888। ओके, and completed his schooling in Visakhapatnam before enrolling in the Presidency College, which was the part of the University of Madras. Okay, and a BA program in 1903 when he was just 14-year-old. Okay, so while working in the laboratory of the Indian Association for the Cultivation of Science in Kolkata, physicist C.V. Raman discovered the Raman effect. And on February 28, 1928, Indian scientist Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman announced the discovery of the Raman effect. Okay, and the next is C.V. Raman effect. Received the coveted Nobel Prize in Physics for his discovery. Okay, to honor the renowned scientist, India has commemorated this day as a National Science Day since 1987. Okay, And also in 1954, C.V. Raman was awarded the Bharat Ratna, which is the highest civilian honor in India. Okay, so next is C.V. Raman was an expert in the field of light scattering and was always engaged in research. ओके तो ये होगा हिस्ट्री ऑफ C.V. रमन. ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट चलिए नेशनल अफेयर्स जो भी है. तो फर्स्ट क्या है ना, द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया हैज़ लॉन्च द इवैक्यूएशन मिशन नेम्ड ऑपरेशन गंगा, दैट इज़ टू इवैक्यूएट इंडियन नेशन फ्रॉम यूक्रेन ड्यू टू रसिया यूक्रेन टेंशन. Okay, so due to ongoing tension between Ukraine and Russia, Ukraine has been declared as no-fly zone by authorities for the safety and security of the nation. Okay, so next is Ministry of Education has launched a campaign titled Bhasa Certificate Selfie. So the aim of this campaign is to promote the Bhasa Sangam mobile app, okay, launched by ministry under the aegis of Ek Bharat Sahasra Bharat to encourage cultural diversity and promote multilingualism. The app has been developed by the Ministry of Education and My Government India and allow user to learn 100 plus sentence of regular use in many 22 scheduled Indian language. Okay, that is Bhasa Certificate Selfie Company. Okay, to promote the Bhasa Sangam mobile app. So next is the President of India, Sri Ramnath Kovind has inaugurated newly developed Arogya Vanam at President State Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. Okay, so the objective of the Arogya Vanam is to promote the importance of Ayurvedic plant and their effect on the human body. So the concept of Arogya Vanam has been conceived with the aim of publishing the importance of Ayurvedic plant and their effect on the human body. Okay, so next is our Ministry of Women and Child Development and Nimhans. Bangalore launched the Monaraksha project on Wednesday with the goal of improving women's mental health in India. Okay, so the project would concentrate on increasing the ability of OSC One Stop Center official in terms to tool and procedure for dealing with women who come to One Stop Center, particularly those who have experienced violence and distress with compassion and care. Okay, so next is the marine fisheries sector wealth would be showcased by Sagar Parikrama from 5th March. Okay, so next is our state in news. स्टेट न्यूज़ में क्या है ना, हमारा इंडिया फास्ट एम्बुलेंस फॉर स्ट्रीट एनिमल has been launched in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Okay, it has been started by the Blue Cross of India in collaboration with the International Animal Welfare Organization 4PAW. Madras High Court Justice. Okay, Dr. Anitha Sumant launched the ambulance. Anitha Sumant launched the ambulance. The state animal care program will be hospital on wheels. Okay, with an on-board veterinarian to provide on-site treatment to injured and sick street animal, right? Okay, so next चलिए क्या है, the Assam government has extended the Contiguous Armed Force Act 1958 in the state for 6 more months. Okay, so the notification came into effect from February 28 initially. It was Assam Distributed Area Act of 1955. Okay. So next is Rajasthan. The state government has announced the camel protection and development policy in its budget 2022 to 23. Okay, so according to government figures, less than 2 lakh camels are left in Rajasthan. Okay, so the number of camels has reduced by 1.5 lakh since 2012 and 2.5 lakh camels left count last in 2019. ओके सो नेक्स्ट चलिए इंटरनेशनल अफेयर से क्या है ना रूसिया इन्वेंशन टू यूक्रेन रसिया डिस्ट्रॉयड द लार्जेस्ट प्लेन इन द वर्ल्ड कॉल्ड यूक्रेन्स Antonov 225 cargo plane. The plane was destroyed outside Kiev. Okay, so according to weapon manufacturer Ikroboroprom, restoring AN 225 RIA. So would cost over US dollar 3 billion and could take over 5 years. So the aircraft was unique to the world. Next is our new development bank will become the first multilateral agency to open an office in the Gujarat International Finance Tech City. Okay, so new development bank has received the approval for SAM and will and will open the office in May 2022 in the gift city. Okay, so next is International Olympic Committee has stripped Russian President Vladimir Putin of the Olympic Order award in response to the invasion of Ukraine. So next is Japan and India have renewed the bilateral swap arrangement. Okay, the size of which is up to US dollar 75 billion. Okay, so the actual bilateral swap arrangement was signed between the Bank of Japan and the Reserve Bank of India in 2018. Okay, so next is China's second long March 8 rocket launches carrying a domestic record to 22 satellite for a range of commercial Chinese space company. Okay, so it's in February 26th with China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation later confirmed launch success. Okay, that is your 22 satellite for a range of commercial Chinese space company. Okay, so next is Canada, USA and their European allies have come to a conclusion to remove the key Russian banks from the interbank messaging system of SWIFT. So this is a very big step that will cut off the country from much of the worldwide financial system. Okay. Okay, so next is our agreement and MOU signs. So first is our memorandum understanding was signed on February 24, 2022 in New Delhi between Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited and Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited to accomplish green energy target and Government of India effort toward a carbon neutral economy. Okay, so next is our building AI readiness among young innovator, a program by the Department of Science and Technology. Okay, Government of India in partnership with Intel India was launched by Dr. Jitendra Singh, Union Minister of State for Science and Technology. So that is classes. The program aimed to build a digital readiness among the students from class 6 to 10 enrolled under DST's Inspire Award Manak scheme. Okay, so next is our Government of India has signed the host country agreement with International Telecommunication Union for the establishment of an area office and innovation center of ITU in New Delhi. Okay, so host country agreement provide the legal and financial framework for the establishment and operation of area office. So the country, the South Asia country comprising of Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Iran, Maldives, Nepal, Sri Lanka and India etc. Okay. So next is our book and authors. इस सब में टोटल डिस्कस किए थे ये जो डेली करंट अफेयर से, ठीक है, बट ये और थोड़ा थोड़ा डिस्क्राइब कर देते एक ही वीडियो में टोटल वीक का, ठीक है. तो नेक्स्ट इज बुक एंड ऑथर. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi launched the first volume of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin by autobiography Gali Oruvan. Okay, One Among You in Chennai. The first part of the autobiography contains his early life experience. In it, he traces his school and college day, adolescence, early political contribution, material life, and MISA struggle, recalling 23 year up to 1976. Okay, the next is Bhajan Samrat Anup Jalta has released the book उड़ान एक मजदूर बच्चे के. ओके, ये क्या है ना, एमडी मनेक की बायोग्राफी. ठीक है. So the book author is Mithlesh Tiwari. The book is about the life journey of Captain MD Manek, how he traveled from zero to pinnacle in his career graph. Okay. So next is our former Indian Army Captain Deepam Chatterjee has authored a new book titled The Millennial Yogi, a modern day probable about reclaiming one's life. Okay, so this is a book that makes mysticism and music that take reader on a journey of arcing. Right, so next is Rafa. My Story is the new book launched by John Carlin and Rafael Nadal. Okay, so this is the autobiography of his international tennis career. Right, so चलिए next is banking, economic, business news. So that is public sector lender Bank of Maharashtra has announced the launch of project Bank Sakhi. Okay, in Odisha in collaboration with Mahagram and Sunivesh India Finance Service Private Limited for online bank account opening. Next is our Ambit Finvest has announced the signing of a co-lending agreement with Union Bank of India for financing to micro, small and medium enterprises. Customer Ambit Finvest is the Ambit Group's non-deposit taking, non-banking financial company. Okay, so this is multiple geographic with the partnership according to Sanjay Dhoka, COO, CFO and Ambit Finvest. Right. So next चलिए. Next is Reserve Bank of India has cancelled the license of Sarjero Odad Naik Siralal Sahakari Bank. Okay, that is in Maharashtra, as he did not have adequate capital and earning prospect. Okay, so next is as per the source, the cabinet approved up to 20% FDI in the LICS IPO bound Life Insurance Corporation of India via automatic route on Saturday, February 26. Okay, so the government hope that by doing so, it will make it easier for India largest insurer to disinvest it. Okay, so next is our the Mithi Startup Hub, an initiative of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and Google have announced a cut of 100 early to mid stage Indian startup as a part of upscale academy program. Okay, so next is our Adani Green Energy Limited started that its subsidiary Adani Renewable Energy Holding Pitten Limited, okay, has obtained a letter of award to build a 150 megawatt solar power plant. So next is Tata Motor has launched a mobile showroom named Anubhav to target rural customer by increasing their reach in rural area and providing them with a doorstep car buying experience. Okay, so total 103 mobile showroom across the country to enhance the Tata Motors brand awareness in rural area. So next is our India has become the second country after China to implement T+1 stock settlement mechanism in the phased manner from 25 February. सो ये T+1 क्या है, मैं आपको आपके साथ डिस्कस किए थे, तो जो लोग नहीं दिखे थे तो आप जाके देख लीजिए मेरा वीडियो को. ठीक है. ये 25 फरवरी का वीडियो में है, ठीक है। चलिए नेक्स्ट इज द सिस्टम बी स्टार्टेड, सॉरी स्टार्टिंग विथ सिलेक्ट स्टॉक एंड देन gradually adding other to fold. That is that's all. Okay. So next is our National Statistical Office has released the second advance estimate of national account. So GDP growth rate projection as per NSO for 2021 to 22, FY 22 and 2020 to 21 is given below. That is your ये नोट कर लीजिए, ठीक है। ओके नेक्स्ट चलिए, नेक्स्ट इज our one of the 1st March 2022, the Central Depository Services announced that it now has more than 6 crore active demand account. Okay, the main purpose of the demand account is to keep shares that have been bought dematerialized, making online share trading easier for user. Okay, the next is goods and service tax collection crossed the 1.30 lakh crore mark for the 50th time in February 2022. ओके देन ये भी आप नोट कर लीजिए, ठीक है। तो नेक्स्ट क्या है ना, हीरो मोटोकॉर्प वाज हैज अनवेल्ड ए न्यू ब्रांड विडा फॉर इट्स एमर्जिंग mobility solution and upcoming electric vehicle. ठीक है, विडा इज अ ब्रांड that is unveiled by Dr. Pawan Munjal, Chairman and CEO of Hero Motocorp, on March 3, 2022 in Dubai. Okay, so next चलिए appointment and resignation. So former ICICI banker Madhavi Puri has been appointed as the new Security and Exchange Board of India chairman. Okay, replacing Ajay Tyagi. So she is the first woman chief of ACBI and also first non-IAS to head the regulatory body. Okay, the next is Simran Gupta will lead microblogging platform Twitter's public policy and effort in India and South Asia. Okay, so next is the University Grant Commission has appointed educationist and research scientist Professor Bhushan Pathwardhan as chairman of the executive committee of the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Okay, Bangalore. So next is so this position was vacant after Professor Jagdish Kumar was appointed as the chairman of UGC. Okay. So next is our Asnir Governor, co-founder and managing director of Bharat Pay, a leading Indian fintech company, has resigned as the MD and director of the board of Bharat Pay. Okay, so next चलिए, okay, so next is our Junaid Kamal Ahmad. The World Bank India director has been named as vice president of the international leading agency. Okay, who lead the multilateral investment guarantee agency. Right. So next is film production and distribution company Yes Raj Film has named Akshay Vedini as a chief executive officer. Okay. Vedni was serving as a senior vice president finance and business affairs and head of the operation at YRF Studios. Okay. So next is LIC Mutual Fund has announced the appointment of T.S. Ramkrishnan as its managing director and CEO effective. So Ramkrishnan as the MD and CEO LIC Mutual Fund assessed management will succeed Dinesh Panthuji. Okay, its former full-time director and CEO. So next is Sanjeev Kapoor has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of Jet Airways. Okay, so prior the Kapoor was the president of overall hotels and has also worked as a chief operating officer at SpiceJet. Okay, so next is our Bharati AXA Life Insurance has appointed national award-winning actress Vidya Balan as its brand ambassador. Okay, so So the company is Do the Smart Thing company of Bharati AXA Life Insurance. Okay, so next चलिए Swiss International Airline AG and its parent company has partnered with Switzerland-based solar fuels startup SA. Okay, to use its solar aviation fuel, Swiss International Airline will become the first airline to use solar aviation fuel. Okay, so Swiss will become the first customer of solar kerosene in 2023. Right. So next is our defense news. That is your Indian Air Force has declared not to send its aircraft in the multilateral air exercise Cobra Warrior 2000. To Cobra Warrior 22 in the United Kingdom. Okay. So depending crisis in Ukraine arising out of the Russia military attack in that country. So in April 2022, General Manoj Mukund Narvin will be retired from the post of 27th Chief of the Indian Army. General M.M. Narvin will leaving behind a strong legacy that would be clear only with time. Okay, so next is Indian Air Force will conduct the exercise Vayu Shakti that will take place at Pokhran Range in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan on March 7. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be chief guest at this event. Okay, 148 aircraft of Indian Air Force will participate in this exercise. So next is 19th edition of the Indian US Military Corporation Group meeting was conducted in Agra, Uttar Pradesh. So the discussion was co-chaired by Air Marshal B.R. Krishna, Chief of Integrated Defense Staff to the Chairman Chief of Staff Committee. Okay. Next is Indian Air Force will conduct the exercise Vayu Shakti that will take place at Pokhran Range in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan on March 7. Okay. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be chief guest of this event. ये तो मैं बोली थी अभी फिर क्या रिपीटेड हो गया. ओके चलिए नेक्स्ट इज अवार्ड एंड recognition. That is physicist Professor Deepak Dhar has become the first Indian to be awarded the Boltzmann medal. Okay, so the Commission on Statistical Physics of the International Union of Pure and Applied Physics. Okay, so this ceremony will be held during the Start Physics 28 conference scheduled to be held in Tokyo in August this year. Okay, so next, uh, Srimati Annapurna Devi, who is the Union MOS for Education, has given National ICT Award to 49 teachers from all over the country. In her speech on this event, she told that the NEP 2020 emphasized on the efficient use of technology in the field of teaching. Okay. Next is National Mission for Cleaning Ganga has been awarded the Special Jury Award. Okay, at the 7th India Industry Water Conclave and 9th edition of FICCI Water Award. Okay, so this organized at the FICCI 7th India Industry Water Conclave held virtually on March 2 and 3. Okay, next is our summit and conference. So Confederation of Indian Industry, New Delhi, in partnership with the Department of Science and Technology, GOI hosted 28th edition of DST CII Technology Summit on 23rd and 24th of April 2024. Okay. So next is Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Chemical and Fertilizer, has inaugurated the seminar on Industry Connect 2022 Industry and Academia Synergy. Okay. So ये मैं एक लाइन से ही डिस्कस कर दिए थे क्योंकि ये मैं अलग एक वीडियो से टोटली डिस्क्राइब किए थे. ठीक है, तो अभी मैं एक वन लाइन से डिस्कस कर दिया है. चलिए नेक्स्ट इज आवर इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी मद्रास एंड नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओशन टेक्नोलॉजी. Chennai are jointly conducted Ocean 2022 Conference and Exposition. Okay, so next is our scheme and committee news. So for medical professional, scientist and technician in medical, dental and paramedical institutes. Okay, the Union Health Ministry has launches the ICMR DHR policy on biomedical innovation and entrepreneurship. Okay, so next is our rank and report. So Niti Aayog is the process to develop a national gender index. The objective of national gender index is to measure the progress that identify the persist, uh, persisting gap in the gender equality. Okay, so annual report 2021 to 22 of Niti Aayog. This is released in the annual report 2021 to 22 Niti Aayog. Okay, next is extreme climatic condition are threatening the food security in South Asia with escalate to food floods and droughts, making India and Pakistan the most vulnerable to climate change. Okay. सो नेक्स्ट इज और ये हो गया हमारा। जो आपने मेरे वीडियो को नहीं देखा तो जाके देख लीजिए, ये मैं टोटल अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किए थे, ठीक है। तो नेक्स्ट इज इंडिया हैज बिन रैंक्ड 120th पोजीशन इन द सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट रिपोर्ट 2021 और सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स 2021। ओके, सो स्कोर आउट ऑफ 100 in this index, country are ranked by score out of 100. India has scored 60.07. Last year India rank was 117 and top Finland. Okay, so next is our science and technology news. That is a team of scientists for the first time in the country from the Defense Research and Development Organization and the Indian Institute of Technology Delhi successfully demonstrate a quantum key distribution link between Prayagraj and Vindhyachal in Uttar Pradesh, spanning over 100 kilometers. Okay. So next is Google announced the launch of Play Pass subscription service in India that will provide Android device users access to over 1,000 applications and games without ads. Okay. So next is our on the occasion of National Science Day 2022, Union Minister of State Science and Technology, Master of State Earth Science, MOS, PMO Personnel, Public Grievance Pension, Atomic Energy and Space. These are okay. So next is the U.S. Space Agency NASA successfully launches the third in a series of 4 next generation weather satellite. Geostationary operational environmental satellite, okay, from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, Florida. Okay, so next is our researchers at the Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur have created a biodegradable nanoparticle that can be used as an alternative to chemical based insecticide to protect crop from bacterial and fungal illness. Okay, that is in IIT Kanpur. Right. So next is our sports. So Indian Wushu player Sadia Tariq has won a gold medal in the junior tournament at the Moscow Wushu Stars Championship 2022. 15-year-old Sadiq Tariq. Okay, in Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir. So India concluded its camping at the Singapore weightlifting international 2022 with 8 medals, including 6 gold and silver and bronze. Okay, each of the 8 Indian lifters who registered for Singapore International won medal and secured their sports at the Jimeng 2022 Commonwealth Games. Okay, next is in tennis, Rafael Nadal beat British number 1 Cameron Norrie 6-4, 6-4-2 in the single title of Mexican Open 2022. Okay, next is our the final of the 15th CEC Cup Men's Ice Hockey Championship 2022 were played between the teams of ITPBP and Ladakh Scout at the ice hockey rink which US at NDS Sports Complex in Lake. Okay. Next is Para Ankar Puja Jatyan has scripted history as he become the first Indian to win a silver in an individual section of the Para World Championship in Dubai. Okay, so next is 31st Southeast Asian game will be held in Vietnam from May 12 to 23, 2022. Okay, it is the biggest sporting event of Southeast Asia and biennial event. Okay, so next चलिए some important days. Okay, it's the Rare Disease Day that is observed in every year on the last day of February. Okay, mm, but now 2022 it fall on February 28. Okay, so the theme is share your colors. Next is in 2022 government of India has organized the Polio National Immunization Day 2022. Okay, on February 27 to give 2 drop of oral polio vaccine to every child in the country under the age of 5. Okay. Next is the Zero Discrimination Day. It is held every year in the 1st March. The day aims to ensure right to equality, inclusion and protection of all the people without any discrimination in their law and policies to live a full life with dignity. Okay, so the theme is remove laws that harm, create laws that empower. Okay, so sorry, next is our sorry. Just our Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizer will organize the Janaushadhi Divas from 1st March to 7 March. Okay, Janaushadhi Upayogi. Theme of this is Janaushadhi Jana Upayogi. Okay, next is the Women and Child Development Ministry celebrate the International Women Day Week from 1st March to 8 March. Okay, it's iconic week as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So next is 46th Civil Accounts Day had celebrated on 2nd March 2022 at Dr. Ambedkar International Center, Janpat, New Delhi. Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman, okay, is the chief guest of the occasion. Next is World Civil Defense Day. It's celebrated as 1st March. Okay, so the theme of this day is civil defense and management of displaced population in face of this disaster and crisis, role of volunteers and fight against pandemic. Okay, next is the World Wildlife Day is observed every year on 3rd March to raise the awareness about world's wild fauna and flora. So World Wildlife Day will be celebrating 2022 under the theme recovering key species for ecosystem restoration. Okay, so next is World Hearing Day is held on 3rd March each year by World Health Organization. So the day aim to raise awareness on how to prevent deafness and hearing loss and promote ear and hearing care across the world. Okay, so World Hearing Day 2022 with the theme to hear for life, listening with care. Okay. So next is National Safety Day. We celebrate every year on 4th March to commemorate the foundation of the National Safety Council of India. So the day aims to raise public awareness of all safety principles include road safety, work safety, etc. Okay, so the theme is न्यूचर यंग माइंड, डेवलप सेफ्टी कल्चर। ओके, तो चलिए नेक्स्ट इज आवर, so next is in India, March 4 celebrate as the National Security Day. Okay, so this is honor of Indian security forces. Aim to show gratitude to all the security forces, including policemen, paramilitary forces, commandos, guards, etc. This is celebrated from March 4 to March 10. Okay, next is World Obesity Day is observed every year on March 4. This is, yeah, awareness about obesity and encourage action toward its elimination. Okay, so the day organized by the World Obesity Federation, a non-profit body. Okay, so the theme is everybody need to act. Okay, next is a video that is तो ये जो भी है आपने नोट कर लीजिए, ठीक है। ये सब में डिस्कस किए थे। नेक्स्ट डे हो गया मिसलेनियस न्यूज, ठीक है। तो ये सब आप लोगों ने नोट कर लीजिए, ठीक है। तो आज के लिए इतना हो गया हमारा ये वीकली जो करंट अफेयर है, टॉप करंट अफेयर है, ठीक है। तो चलिए आज के लिए इतना हो गया है। तो आप लोगों को मेरा वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक एंड शेयर कर लीजिए, एंड सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया अभी तक तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। थैंक यू सो मच एंड टेक केयर, बाय बाय।